Accounting for partnership basic concepts, where we are going to discuss the do it yourself problems. Number 2, Sonia, Charu and Smita started a partnership firm on 1st April 2017. They contributed rupees 5 lakhs, 4 lakhs and 3 lakhs respectively as their capitals and decided to share profits and losses in the ratio of 3:2:1. The key points noted in the very beginning itself. And then the partnership provides that Sonia is to be paid a salary of rupees 10,000 per annum and per month, and Charu a commission of rupees 50,000 per annum. Nothing mentioned means it's per annum, that's how I have recorded here. It also provides that interest on capital to be allowed at the rate of 6% per annum. Drawings for the year where Sonia, Charu and Smita are given here. Interest on drawings also given here. The net amount of profit as per the profit and loss account for the year ended for the year 2015 and 16 was 3,56,600. Record the necessary journal entries, prepare profit and loss appropriation account and show the capital accounts of the partners. So I may parallelly record all these things. For the journal entry, I pass the journal entries side by side. I prepare the entries, ledgers also. So I have to open profit and loss appropriation account, profit and loss appropriation account, appropriation. So we have to open the profit and loss appropriation account and then capital account. As nothing stated, as there is no current account, we assume this is being the fluctuating capital account. So capital account, capital account. The capital account should have 3 columns as we have 3 partners. So for the 3 partners, I am going to open the 3 columns, right? So I open the 3 columns here. So who are the partners? Sonia and Charu. The last partner is Smita. Sonia, Charu and Smita. So these are the 3 partners we have. So we have to pass the journal entry as well as we have to prepare the P&L appropriation account and capital account. So I parallelly open all these things. Partners opening capital, they have started now, so I may name it as bank account debit to capital account. Okay, so we can pass the journal entry for that too. Bank account debit, money comes in either bank account or cash account, preferably we'll go with the bank account, to Sonia's capital, to Charu's capital and to Smita's capital. So the value being 5 lakhs for Sonia and 4 lakhs for Charu, 3 lakhs for Smita. Overall it is 12 lakhs rupees. Immediately after passing the entry, I may record wherever it may be applicable. So I am going to post in capital account here by bank account. They just now started bank account. So 5 lakhs, 4 lakhs and 3 lakhs. 5 lakhs, 4 lakhs and 3 lakhs. I hope so you could not understand this one. It's a normal one. This is the normal one. We have done this. P&L ratio, whatever the ultimate profit we get because of preparing the P&L appropriation account should be distributed to these 3 partners in their ratio 3:2:1. Now salary payable to Sonia 10,000 per month. For a year it's 1,20,000 rupees. So salary account debit, due entry will be passed. We are not going to make a payment for this, but we are going to credit this value in the partner's capital account. The partner here is Sonia. So Sonia's capital, value being 1,20,000. 10,000 per month means per annum it is 1,20,000. And then later this amount is taken to the profit and loss appropriation account, debited to the P&L appropriation account. For that the entry will be profit and loss appropriation account, appropriation account to salary account. So these are the 2 entries, 1,20,000, 1,20,000. So combined entry, like you can combine, then it's very simple, but we better record in simple form. Salary entry and then transfer entry. Salary entry will come in the capital account here, salary. The value being 1,20,000 to Sonia, and this amount is transferred to profit and loss account. So here to salary, especially whose salary it is? Sonia's capital or Sonia's account. Sonia's salary 1,20,000. I have posted this one. Commission 50,000. Repeat the same way. Where there is a salary, instead of that salary, I am going to write the commission name. So commission account debit to who's that? Charu's capital. Charu's capital. The overall value being 50 per annum, so I write the value being 50 here, so 50,000. After passing the entry for the due, a special due for the commission, later it should be transferable to the profit and loss appropriation account. For that the entry will be P&L appropriation account, P&L appropriation account to commission, the value being 50,000. After passing these two entry, I am going to incorporate those things in the ledgers. Okay, the first journal entry is meant for recording in the capital account. So here commission being 50,000 should be credited in Charu's capital account, and the next journal entry where we are transferring the commission to the P&L appropriation account. So here commission, this commission is because of Charu. Okay, so the value being 50,000 rupees. We got this value. Second one is also over. Now drawings. If you want to pass the journal entry, of course you can pass the journal entry. Just the inverse of this, and here Sonia account, Sonia's capital account debit, and Charu's capital account debit, and Smita's capital account debit, to bank account. They withdraw. I assume they have withdrawn through the bank mode. So the value being 60 for Sonia and 40 for Charu and then 20 for Smita. The overall value is 1,20,000. These three value will be now transferred to the bank capital account. So capital account debit to bank for the drawings. Okay, I will name this. So directly you can name this way, bank account, or you can name it as a drawing and transfer that, no problem. Here I may name it as a drawing, bank, or in bracket it may be drawings. For Sonia it is 60,000, for Charu it is 40,000 rupees, and for Smita it is 20,000 rupees. Okay, we have done this. This is for drawings. We have done this. And now we have to pass journal entry for interest on drawings. For the interest on drawings, the journal entry will be interest on drawings is just the inverse of this. It's not cost for the company. They are recovering. So who are going to pay here? All the three partners should pay. Interest on drawings. Right. So I will finish up bit later. I will finish up the interest on capital too. Okay, then P&L account. I don't have the space here. Okay, I'll write it down here. Interest on capital. So while calculating interest on capital, similar way, interest on capital, I am finishing the interest on capital first and then I will go for the interest on drawings. Interest on capital. Similar to this salary, like I will write here, interest on capital account debit to the concerned partners capital account. Here who are they? Sonia's capital. How much we have to offer them? 6%. Then Charu's capital Charu's capital, and then the next one will be Smita capital. Smita's capital. At the rate of 6% on that value 5 lakhs, the investment made by them. For the 5 lakhs, 6%, 30,000 for Sonia, and in the case of Charu, 24,000, for Smita, 18,000. Is it clear? So overall interest and capital is 72,000. This interest and capital should go to the profit and loss appropriation account. So I'll continue here. Profit and loss appropriation account is debited for this interest on capital to interest on capital, value being 72,000. This is what about entry for interest on capital. These two. So interest on capital, first of all we are going to credit in the concerned partners capital account. So interest on capital 30,000, 24,000, 18,000. The next it should be transferable to profit and loss appropriation account. Here interest on capital, and better you can name them independently here. Sonia's capital and Charu's capital, and then finally Smita's capital. That's how you can name it here to represent for whom this interest on capital is. So 30,000 for Sonia and 24,000 for Charu and 18,000 for Smita. We got these values. Now we'll get back to the interest on drawings. So all these things are same. All these things are credit to the partners and debit to the P&L appropriation account. But in the case of interest on drawings, it's just reverse. You write the entry in a reverse order. So Sonia's capital account, debit. Charu's capital account, debit, and Smita's capital account, debit. So we are debiting all these three partners capital account, and it should be credited to interest on drawings account. So interest on drawings account, that's how we can credit it. Interest on drawings. The value being already given here, you no need to calculate. So 2,700 for Sonia, 1,800 for Charu, 900 for Smita. Overall 5,400. I'll write here in their account it is going to be debited 2,700, 1,800 and finally 900, named as interest on drawings. And this value will be credited in the P&L account, P&L appropriation account, sorry. So here I am going to credit interest on drawings. Under that, who are they? Sonia, Charu and Smita. Okay. The value being 2,700 and 1,800, 900. These are the values. I hope so you could understand. Okay, so now we passed. Of course, we are not passed the entry for transferring. So this should be transferable to the P&L appropriation account. It is going to be credited there. So the entry will be interest on drawings account, debit to interest on drawings account, debit to profit and loss appropriation account. Value being 5,400. I hope so you could now understand this one. So we have done all these things. Okay, set. You can keep each and every adjustment as a set of 2 entries usually. And we have to distribute the final profit and this P&L account, profit and loss. This profit and loss comes from where? It comes from the P&L account to here. So here it will come net profit. The value being 3,56,600 is the value. 3,56,600 is the value. Right. For that the journal entry. I may write here. Okay. As I don't have that space, I will write here. Okay. Now, for the net profit, we are transferring from the P&L account to P&L appropriation account. So we are debiting P&L account and crediting the P&L appropriation account. The entry will be P&L account debit to P&L appropriation account. Appropriation account value being 3,56,600. So we have passed that entry, right? 3,56,600. Only one more entry is pending, which is nothing but transferring whatever the profit we get by tallying the P&L appropriation account, right? So we have to finish up that. With that, the entire sum will be over, right? If I tally this, whatever the balance I get is the net profit, is final profit meant for the partners. So it is going to be distributed to the partners profit. Sonia and Charu, finally Smita. So we have to share this to these three partners, right? The value being 5,400, right? And 3,61,000, I think so. 5,400, okay. 3,61,000. Anyhow, I will just depend on the calculator here. 3,56,600 plus 2,700. 3,56,600 plus 2,700 plus 1,800 plus 900. The value is 3,62,000, right? Okay. 3,62,000 rupees. Find out the balance here. Minus 1,20,000, minus 50, minus 30, minus 24,000, minus 18,000. The final answer is 1,20,000. This 1,20,000 should be distributed to these three in the ratio of 3:2:1. Then it is 60,000, 40,000, 20,000 rupees. If I distribute in the ratio of 3:2:1, the answer will be 60, 40 and 20. Means 1,20,000 into for Sonia into 3 by 6. 3 by 6 is for Sonia and 2 by 6 for Charu, 1 by 6 for Sweta. The amount what we have calculated is going to be transferable to the concerned partners capital account in the credit side. So profit from profit and loss appropriation account. So 60 for Sonia and 40 for Charu and 20 for Sweta. Now for transferring this value from here to there in Sonia, this partners capital account, the entry will be crediting the partners capital and debiting the P&L appropriation account. So the entry will be P&L appropriation account debit to who are they? Sonia's capital and to Charu's capital, and then the last one to Smita's capital, right? The value being 60, 40 and 20. I have passed all the journal entries also here. So overall value will be 1,20,000. Now I am going to tally the final capital account and find out the balance carried on. Transferable to the balance sheet. So 7,10,000 rupees. 7,10,000 rupees. Now 6,47,300 is the final value. Here 4,90,000, 5,14,000, 5,14,000. Okay, then 5,14,000, 4,72,200. Final answer. Their loss case 3 lakhs plus 20 plus 18, 3,38,000. 3,38,000. From 3,38,000 I have to deduct 20,900. So 17,100 is the final answer. We got the balance carried out here. I hope so you could now understand comprehensive illustration where we have passed the journal entry, prepared the P&L appropriation account, as well as we have prepared the capital account too. Okay.